The most important Dhamma that is being shared just now is about the sixth sense door. If you are not able to make use of the sixth sense door with the Dhamma understanding, then you will not be able to cultivate the way. You will lose yourself. You will become heedless. And because of that, delusion sets in. So delusion leads to downfall, leads to karmic affliction. So all this understanding is very important. You cannot blame the sixth sense door. The user of the sixth sense door is very important. If you don't have Dhamma, don't have understanding, then the sixth sense door can be abused. Then you can actually create your own hell, your own bad destiny after that. But if you have the Dhamma, the understanding, you will cultivate accordingly. Then the sixth sense door will aid you, will help you to realize the truth, to awaken. But they are all connected to the mind. And the mind that living beings are familiar with is usually only the mundane mind. So if you use the mundane mind to cultivate, to interact with the sixth sense door, you will get yourself entangled. That's why the real cultivation is to train your mind to be aware, to be heedful. So you have to use your true mind. Meditate with your true mind in awareness so that you are mindful, heedful, so that you understand clearly how you function as a human being, how the sixth sense door interact with each other, the external sense object, that upon contact, how it triggers sense door consciousness, that when the sense door consciousness arises, how you perceive them, how you input the content of consciousness, how your memory, views, opinion, and conditioning come in to actually cause the delusion that condition your grasping, clinging. So all this, you must see them, then you awaken and you come out of it by reversing all this, straightening your view, not to be deluded by it, not to be deceived by it. Then you will start to develop another clear understanding. When you are aware, when you can see all this movement, you can awaken to the truth. You can see things as they are. Then you realize this is the only way to free your mind, to liberate your mind. Then you can experience the tranquility, the stillness, the clarity, the peace within. That is your true mind. That silence is the most beautiful mind state. Very tranquil, still. No movement, no activity, no stress, nothing. But then we had to come into this conditioned world to live life. That's why we have a form and mind. So you need to develop wisdom to understand clearly what this form and mind is all about, their universal characteristic, and how you can make use of this form and mind to awaken, to cultivate, to practice, then to live life, to help you develop understanding of life. Then you can experience, then you can get to realize the profound or pristine beauty and wonders of life. So all these are possible when you have the understanding and you are not confused. When you see clearly that the form and mind has its universal characteristics of anicca, dukkha, anatta, then you will know it is not a permanent unchanging entity. It's not real, not what you think. It is only a vehicle and a tool karmically conditional for you to arise in this world. So make use of it. The understanding that is connected to the form and mind is very important. And you need a form and mind to come to this existential world. You need the form and mind to realize your true mind, your true nature. You need the form and mind to actually develop the awakening. Then the wisdom connected to it will allow you to live life. Then the form and mind, which has the wisdom connected, will not be deluded anymore, will not be deceived anymore. That's why you can say the form and mind is enlightened, but it's not a permanent and changing entity. It's not you. It's just that nature awakened, but it's connected to the form and mind. So as see the form and mind is enlightened, awakened, but the form and mind is just a karmically conditioned vehicle and tool, not a permanent and changing entity. That's why they always say, no one born, no one die, no one sick, no one old. He know you, he know me, no mark of self, no mark of others, no mark of number. So all this understanding will unfold. That's why you need mindfulness, heedfulness, awareness, not to be deceived by the thought process, the mundane mind. You can only use thought appropriately when you awaken. Otherwise, the thought is always limited and egoic. So, being limited and egoic without wisdom, thought will lead to problem. That's why the mental hindrance, everything arises because of lack of dhamma, lack of wisdom, lack of understanding. Then the attachment, the clinging, the grasping, the holding on to things, then everything becomes like very real. You will attach and cling to the phenomenal world of consciousness and form, taking the unreal as the real, the impermanent as permanent, non-self as self, a real entity.